हिला देंगे हम, दुनिया हिला देंगे हम दुनिया हिला दे हम, दुनिया हिला देंगे हम दुनिया हिला दे हम, दुनिया हिला देंगे हम दुनिया हिला दे हम.
Mumbai Indians, a team with legacy of dominance, resilience, and some of the biggest names in IPL history. Year after year, they've set the bar high, but with every season comes new challenges. From auction strategies to squad balance, captaincy decisions to tactical adjustments, MI's journey is always one to watch. This time, though it feels a little different, big money moves, surprising omissions, and a few lingering questions about their depth and adaptability. Have they built a championship worthy squad, or are they heading for a season of tough calls? Let's break it all down. MI went all in on their core, splashing 75 crores only on retentions, leaving them with only 45 crores for the auction. And then, even in the auction, they blew almost half their purse on Deepak Chahar and Trent Bolt. Was this a master stroke, or was it too risky? And here's another twist. Tilak Verma was prioritized over Ishan Kishan. This is also controversial. And I'm also left astonished when MI did not even try for Tim David in the auction table. How do you assess this whole situation now?
I feel what Mumbai did was absolutely right. They had done what the team requires at Wankhede. As you told, they have shelled out 75 crores in retention. You just break down on whom they have shelled. Jasprit Bumrah, world's #1 bowler across formats. That injury clout will come later, but Jasprit Bumrah is Jasprit Bumrah. You have got a top bowler. You have got Hardik Pandya. Even though his captaincy didn't augur well with the fans, the team inside, the team management, everything. During this later half of the tournament, Mumbai started assembling and they gelled really well is what I felt. So, leaving aside, Hardik Pandya is a quality all-rounder, #1 all-rounder for India and one of the best in the world. So, you have him. You have Sky, the best T20 batter. He has not been in the best of the forms in recent times. However, he has been a great player in T20s and he will continue doing so. You have Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma's IPL record is not the best, but decent or above average or good. So Rohit Sharma is an opener that is set. Tilak Verma is a new sensation in Indian cricket. It's tough to get a #4 or a #5 Indian batter, and getting Tilak Verma at 8 crores is a boon for MI. If they had let him go, it would have been difficult. And coming to the Ishan Kishan thing, Ishan Kishan didn't do well for Mumbai as an opener. They have persisted with him for a very long time, and they are a main reason for him growing to this stature. No doubt Ishan Kishan is a maverick when it comes to T20I format, but Mumbai had enough persisting with him, and they thought at this point of time Tilak is a better bet, so they went in with that. So that's done 75 crores. So you had mentioned they have shelled almost half of their money on Bolt and Chahar. But one thing is, if Chahar is fully fit, he will be a treat to watch in Wankhede with the conditions assisting pace, that too in night games. With the ball moving both the sides, Deepak Chahar will be a revelation there. Trent Bolt, you know, who is Trent Bolt? No one can forget the 2020 season. Right from the last 8-9 years in IPL, he has been the highest wicket taker in power play that the world knows. Then, surprisingly, they picked Will Jacks. That RCB's foolishness again. But that is another advantage for Mumbai. And picking Santner for 2 crores is the best bet anyone can have in an auction. So when you consider the overall things and like for like replacements and the bench strength, Mumbai has assembled a formidable squad like they always do. And I would just call it as a Paltan power even this time.
Okay, so let's come to the RTMs now. MI had a very good chance to bring some real talent, Anshul Kamboj, Nehal Vadera, Akash Madhwal, but they went for Naman Dhir instead. Did they make the best use of the RTM card?
This is a tricky question actually. They picked all 5 caps, so they had to pick an uncapped, I think, in RTM. So they had options like Akash Madhwal, then they had Nehal Vadera and Naman Dhir. Maybe they would have thought we have Tilak Verma in the middle who's a left-hander, and Nehal Vadera should do the same role for him. And they would have thought, okay, we will go for Naman Dhir, who showed traces of aggression at #3, #4, #5 at different positions when he batted in the last year. So it's an instinctive call, I think, maybe with the owners or the mentors, coach or captain, whoever it may be. I feel it's more of an instinctive call. And at that point of time, during the auction dynamics, they would have felt that Naman Dhir is a better bet. 5.25 is a little overpriced, I would say, at this point of his career. But still, I feel that boy has an immense talent to prove, and hopefully, he justifies the faith the management has shown in him.
And MI's 11 is built around its core. But what happens when injuries strike? For example, you told Bumrah is already set to miss a few early games. Can MI squad depth handle the heat?
Yeah, see, the first 11 is pretty much settled, if you see, in my opinion. And if you see the bench strength, I think it is more or less on the deficient side, to be very honest. And see, for a replacement for Bumrah, I think there is not much options available on the bench. I think you just have foreign bowlers over there in maybe Reece Topley or Corbin Bosch, but I think you can't bring more foreigners. You can just play four. So one Indian replacement whom they can go for a Bumrah, at least for the first 3 to 4 games, I think there is an Andhra boy by the name Venkata Satyanarayana Raju. Yeah, I think he can be that replacement guy for the first 3 to 4 games until Bumrah returns. So yeah, pretty much the bench is not Mumbai-esque actually, because Mumbai usually has a strong bench. Every time they come into a season, they come in with 2 11s actually. So if you remember, even in 2017, they fielded a second string lineup against KKR at the Eden and still won the game convincingly. So that is how Mumbai has been built over the last few years. So, but currently, I think they lack that second 11. So when injuries come, they will definitely be jolted, and there are not much options available on the bench. That is the sorry state of MI currently in the season. So they will hope that their first 11 clicks in all the games.
And India largely consists of sprint friendly conditions. And right ahead, we are going to watch MI at Chepauk on 23rd. Spinners rule in Chennai, but does MI have the firepower to match? And with 4 overseas slots, how tough would it be for them to find the right balance? Are they adaptable enough or will they struggle on tricky tracks?
Yeah, see, the first game, I think it will be a game of spinners, to be very honest. See, it is about whether it's Chennai spinners or Mumbai spinners who do well will be winning the game. See, what options we have from Mumbai side is we have the experienced top 10 bowler from the world. It's Mitchell Santner. He has to play 14 games straight for Mumbai in order for them to improve in their spin department or excel going into the deep half of the tournament or maybe even into the playoffs. Coming into the first game, talking about the first game, I think they pretty much have 3 spinners in the lineup. They have Mitchell Santner, they have Mujibur Rahman, and they also have Will Jacks. Will Jacks can sneak in an over or two, or maybe even three, depending on how he goes on that day. But I feel that Santner and Mujib has to shoulder the responsibility of the spinning department because those 8 overs will be pretty much crucial for Mumbai to chance a win in the first game. I think they don't have their captain, regular captain Hardik Pandya as well for the first game. So they would be missing a good bowler in the side. Maybe a Naman Dhir can chip in with some spin as well. Or they can even do some wild thing like maybe they can bowl a Tilak Verma for a few overs because he has bowling armory in his sleeve. So I think it would be pretty much a challenge for Mumbai. But I think they have their spinners in their setup. So it won't be much of a difficulty considering the options available.
And then, as we discussed before, Hardik Pandya is back as the captain, but was that the right call? Surya Kumar Yadav, Rohit Sharma, Bumrah in the mix. Was there a better option in their hand? And given MI's forgettable finish last year, they finished in the bottom of the table. Is Hardik the leader MI needs this year?
See, talking about Hardik, I think you just need to look at what Gujarat Titans did in 2022 and 2023. See, Hardik was leading an entirely new team, a new brigade actually, coming into the IPL for the first time. He led them to 2 finals back to back. So you can't undermine his leadership. Actually, he's a really charismatic leader, which Mumbai needed for this transitioning phase of the team. So at this time of transition, it is a right call, in my opinion, for Mumbai to go with the Hardik Pandya as a captain. Because, yeah, there are leadership options available in the team, like Bumrah or even a Sky. But Bumrah being injury prone, I don't think he should be doing captaincy at this point of time. Might be he will also get the international captaincy in a few years' time. So I don't think Mumbai will go for him again. So Hardik Pandya is the best bet as of now to be the captain. Just for the Mumbai fans, I would say just go and back your captain. That's it. Because he is going to take the team forward. Because Mumbai has their ambitions very clear. Because they are a very ambitious setup. You can see it very much with the number of titles they win. Not only in India, but around the world. Now they even bought a new team in England. So they are stepping foot into another league and they are aiming for ambitious victories over there as well. So for India, they have chosen Hardik Pandya to be their leader. If Ambani believes then it is going to be right. I think they believed Rohit Sharma in 2013. He won them 5 titles. So Hardik Pandya is going to be believed again. And he will be back till the end. And definitely he'll be winning the titles for the next generation of Mumbai.
And here's the last question. Where does MI end up this season? Are they title contenders or is it another mid-table squad? And if you had to rate the squad out of 10, how much would you give it?
So before rating or giving a rank where they will finish, they have little bit of ifs and buts that has to be countered. First, the Bumrah effect. Bumrah, they are telling he will be fit by April first week or second week, I think. I'm not really sure. Let us assume that Bumrah misses 6 or 7 games, worst case. So Mumbai have to win at least 3 out of those 6 to stay in contention for the top 4. Cricket is a game of momentum and they have to have that momentum. And we don't know how Bumrah will fire. I mean, after December or early January, I don't think he has ever bowled. So the rustiness will creep in for first 2-3 games. By the time the IPL will get over in 10 games, maybe in 10, if Mumbai has won 5, then last 4 games they can push for winning 3 and they can make it to top 4. If not, it will be difficult. Second thing, Deepak Chahar should not be injury prone. Suppose if Deepak Chahar strains his hamstring like he did for CSK before, like unfortunately in the first game or second game, it will still dent Mumbai's bowling. They don't have any backup pacer of Chahar's caliber or Hardik's caliber. Second point. Third one, Surya Kumar's form. It's been very concerning of late. Hope he does well for the franchise. He used to do well and he comes back to form. Fourth one, as Prashant rightly said, back your captain, back your team. That's how Mumbai Indians fans should go about. Just like they backed Ruturaj Gaikwad when Dhoni stepped down. Despite last season was not favorable for CSK people, they just backed Ruturaj Gaikwad and accepted him as the next big thing for the franchise who will take the team forward. So you should have that for a player who have won you 2 international trophies with the national team. That is one thing. And he's a very capable leader, having almost won 2 trophies for Gujarat. One he has won, the other one he was just like 1 ball away from winning the second trophy. So that acceptance should be there and the team should gel. And the Mumbai team management, the owners, the players are mature enough to accept now at this stage and hopefully they turn it around and become the old Mumbai Indians. I rate them a solid 8.45 to 8.5 out of 10. They might finish in top 2 according to my opinion. If everything goes well.
Yeah, I would give them a rating of 8, and I hope they qualify as number 4, with considering all the factors around the team. If they qualify at number 4, you cannot count Mumbai out if they are in the playoffs. They are definitely contenders for the title.
So, what do you think? Can Mumbai get their 6th this time? Comment down below.